Nobody talked to me. I just sold my first car, and I'm a businesswoman, so don't touch me, don't talk to me, don't even look at me. Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. How you doing? Doing good? Good. I'm doing good too. It's hot, as per usual, but that's not what this video is about. But obviously, you can tell by the title, I sold my first car, and let me tell you, that experience was, it was, how can I say this without swearing? It was horrible. It was frustrating, it was stressful, it was annoying. There we go. It's one of those things. And I thought like selling car was gonna be like so easy, but like, oh, one buy on your boob, done. No! No. I was so wrong about that. It was just like, there was so much I had to learn, this and that, and how to set it up, what certain things means, what this and this and that. It's just, I... No. There was just so much I had to learn, and so I had to talk to people. I don't like to talk to people, but you have to talk to people during this process. And the questions they ask is just... Now I'm about to break it down of my experience of selling a car. Like I said before, like I genuinely thought it was going to be so easy. I thought it was going to be, woohoo! This and that. But no, there's a whole process to it. Like, I give a shout out to people who sell cars as a career. Like, shout out to you, man, because wow, I could never take that job. That is just, it is so, blech. It's so frustrating of dealing with customers. They're like this and that. There were so many terms that I had to learn, so many things I had to look up. I was like, what's this? Like, I didn't even know what a VIN was before until someone told me. I'm like, what's that? And I searched it up and I was like, oh, that's what it is. Oh, okay. And I was so afraid to like show information. I was like, oh my god, if I'm not supposed to be showing this, but what if when I don't show it? I'm like, maybe I am supposed to be showing this. I was like back and forth. Like, I need a rule book of how to do this, and there was no rule book. All I had to do was to, like, put it online, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, and weirdly thing, I actually kept getting hit on as I was selling the car, which is weird. It's just like, what the hell? It's just like, why are you hitting on me? I'm trying to sell a car, not me. No. And no, it's not normal to call someone honey. No, you don't know me. I don't know you. Don't call me honey. Like, who are you? Just say, hi, is this card available? Now, hi, sweetie. Not honey. Like, no, I don't know you. We are not that level where you can call me that. That's hitting on me, sweetie. And also I have to deal with some annoying customers. And some mean ones, too. It's just like, I literally got called a snake when I couldn't understand someone because they thought I was trying to rip them off when I genuinely could not understand what they were saying. It's just the way they were typing. It was just like, it was like third graders were typing this. That's how bad it was. And I ended up getting called a snake because I literally said, what? And I was just like, what? Yeah. And some weirdly people will like find information about me. Like, one of my buyers found my YouTube channel. Like, if you're watching this, sup bro? And then we're just like, some of them were really nice and were like good to work with, and some were just plain annoying. It was just like this and this, and it's like, I told you this? Why are you asking this when I told you this? Read it again. And I refused to give out my number. I was like, no, we're going to do this through the app. I don't trust you. I don't know you. You could, like, no, like, it's actually scary to selling a car because, like, you don't know these people. You don't know when they're coming to see the car. You don't know what's gonna happen. Like, every time someone comes, I'm like, oh my god, is my name gonna be on the news? Am I gonna be on the headlines of a dead girl that's in the blah blah blah, or just something? It was just like, it was going through my mind. I was just like, do you like the car? But eventually, I was able to sell the car. Thank goodness! Man, it was so stressful selling a car. It's just like, yeah! Like, how do people do this? What are your tips? If I were to sell another car, what are your tips? What are some don'ts and what are some do's? I want to know. Put it down in the comment below. I just want to know. Maybe I am going to sell a car again in the future. I don't know. But, like, hey, you got any tips? Let me know. I am curious to know. What was more difficult of setting up the times with people, just like having to like agree on a certain time and a certain day was like very difficult, because when you set a date with the buyer, they don't even show up. And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, what's the point of telling me you're gonna meet at A, at B, and then this is where you're gonna be, and not show up at all? Like, you wasted my time, me getting ready the car for you, and blah blah blah. It's just like, what happened to, like, oh, I need a car urgently. Clearly you're not urgent enough to, like, like, I had so many buyers that show up and then had the audacity to be like, oh, that didn't work out, after 2 hours later, after not saying anything. It's just like, I don't even want to sell the car to you because of that, because you kept showing up. And there was like a very few instances where I was like, yeah, you know, things happen, like, you don't know what's gonna happen, we'll do it, and they would not show up both times, and I'll be like, okay, why ask me to do a date again when you're not even gonna show up again? Why? Tell me why before you're gonna get these hands, because not only you are wasting my time, you pissed me off. How would you feel if I did that to you? You wouldn't like it, right? Right. And I also had people tell me, oh, they want to buy the car. They're like, yes, we're going to get the car, we're going to get the money, blah, blah, blah. And then the next day, we don't want the car. It's just, do you know how difficult it is for, like, the back and forth, like, yes and no's? Like, why make a decision on the spot? Like, think about it. Take some time and think about it. Don't say yes on the spot and then hours later I'll be like, no, I don't want the car. Then why say yes? That I did not get, because I had very, very few people doing that. And I was just like, each time I was just like, okay, whatever, bye-bye, you're gone. Good luck on your search. Don't talk to me anymore. Miss Yes. Shh. And one thing I've noticed, one thing I like kept seeing is that people look so different from their pictures when you talk to them. Like, when you see them front to face, you're like, you do not look like in that profile picture that you put. You look completely different. And I get shocked. I'm just like, oh, this is you. I was talking to you. I was, like, I even question it sometimes. I was just like, what's your name? And they say their name. They're like, and I'm like, oh, that's you. Okay. Good to know. Y'all catfish? Catfishing is real, people. Stay safe out there. And also another thing that people kept doing, they kept telling me their life story of why they need a car or why something's happened. Like, if they don't show up, they literally tell me their entire life story. Like, oh, this happened. Oh, my grandma was in the hospital. I was just like, I don't need to know this. This is not my business to know this. So, I'm sorry, but I don't care. Like, I sympathize, but ain't my problem. You gotta fix it in your end. My end is good, but cool, bro. Sorry about your grandma. Hope she's alive. It's so awkward when people tell me their like whole life story. It's just like what do you say to that? Like, oh, sorry for your loss. It's just like I don't need to know your reasons to why you get in car. All I need to know is that you want this car, you can afford it, blah blah blah. Like, what? It's just like don't do that, people. If you want to buy a car, don't tell your life story. We don't care. We don't want to know. We don't want to know. No. Okay, so that's pretty much my experience of selling a car. I'm trying to think of something else, but I can't think of anyone else. But I'll make another video if I remember, or if I do sell another car. But that's pretty much it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed that. And stay hydrated. Have a good night. Good morning. Just have a good one, okay?